So today I am filming a tutorial for you. Obviously by the title you already know this, but I just kind of sat down and wanted to do a tutorial, and I only have really this and my Makeup Geek eyeshadows because I will be leaving very soon. So I figured, why not do a tutorial, because I want to do a review and get that up for you. So this is what it looks like. You'll be seeing more of it in a upcoming review that I'm actually going to film after this. But I use some of like the kind of purpley pinky tones. It's kind of smoky and very sultry, but I think it's still very wearable for every day. I didn't go with the lashes like I was going to. That keeps it a lot more wearable. Decided to throw on a little bit more of a kind of glamorous lip color. It's very bright and bold. I love it. I'll share with you what that is towards the end of the video. So if you want to see how to do this, then keep watching and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush. This is the Sephora Airbrush Shadow Brush. And I'm going to be mixing two colors. I'm going to go in with this color called Sheer Joy and then Love. And this is like a soft ivory and this is a little bit of a soft pink. They're both matte, so I'm going to mix both of those together to create my brow highlight. So just kind of pack that on underneath the brow area. And then I'm also going to go underneath this part here and in this inner pocket as well. So this is going to be kind of like our inner corner highlight. I did some contouring around my nose today, so I kind of wanted to add a little bit of softness and a little bit of light right in this area here. Next, with that same brush, I'm going to go in with the color Warmth, which is just a soft kind of sandy color, and that's that color. The same brush, might have already said that, but with the same brush anyways, I'm going to just tap off the excess and then I'm just going to pat this all over the lid. It's going to create like a nice little base. And then I'm going to switch to a Real Techniques brush. I don't know the name of this one. My name actually rubbed off on mine because I use it so much. But I'm actually going to mix some colors. So I'm going to start with the All Heart color, which is kind of like a rosy mauve color. And again, tap off the excess onto your palette so you don't have fallout on your eye area. And then I'm just going to kind of start bringing this into this inner corner here. I mean, outer corner. Outer corner. And this brush is so good because it actually applies color, but the bristles also help buff it out. So you don't have any harsh lines, which I love. So I'm going to take some more of that color, and as I'm putting this on the outer corner, I also wanted to kind of create that C shape and kind of pull this color down into the lower lash line as well. And then again, hold your brush and kind of just C shape, just like this. And that's going to help create that rounded shape. Instead of creating that extended cat eye shape with the shadow, you want to keep everything nice and rounded. Now I'm going to also use that same Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to mix two shades. I'm going to go in with Java and Mocha. So they're these two shades here. This is kind of like a reddish brown, and then this is kind of like a soft, very soft light tan. So mix the two together and then tap off the excess. You want to kind of pat this right on the outer part, and as you can see, they do show up. And this brush deposits a nice bit of color. And then just kind of softly wiggle it. You can also just kind of hold your brush like this and then go back and forth. And you should see your natural crease. And so just kind of add a little bit and buff it side to side like this. And then also you can look up and kind of get right in here. And then go back with more of that Warmth shade and kind of clean this up. So it's all about blending with this look. Next, for the lower lash line, I'm going to be moving with, or applying with, applying with a small brush. This is also one from Sigma. I have the old numbering, so I will definitely put it below. But I'm going to mix Java, which is that kind of reddish brown, and then this color called Iconic, which is kind of like a deep plum color, but it has a little bit of a gray tone to it. So tap that off because these colors are very dark, and I'm going to take that and run that right along the lower lashes. You can see it instantly creates a lot of depth in that area. And I'm going to bring it all the way in as well and connect it. If you need to, you can soften it out with your fingers. Then I'm going to actually go in with the same mixture of the Java and Iconic. I'm going to go right on this outer V portion right in here. So it kind of connects in this area here. And as you probably have noticed, we have been keeping all of the color right in this outer part. Coming in with my MAC 239 brush, it's like a soft eyeshadow brush. It's good for packing on color. I'm going to come in with the Transforming Pearl, which is this light shade. I can't even see. This light shade, and apply that right at the ball of the eye. And just kind of pat it with the brush. You don't have to be super precise. Just make sure you don't get too much on this outer part. So just kind of add it in this area here. And it just adds a lot of light in this area here. Alright, sorry about that if you heard any barking. It was the mailman delivering a package. So we are done with the eyeshadows. That's pretty much it. What I'm going to do is put some liquid liner on. I'm trying this one out, the Milani Eye Tech. And it comes in a little gold tube like that. It's a brown one. I didn't really like it after I applied it, and I didn't want to start all over. So I'm going to actually layer it with some of the eyeshadows. So it's got, like, hopefully you can see that, a little bit of a felt tip. And this is the shade of brown. And it's a nice shade. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't really look the best with this. So I'm going to just kind of line my upper lash line like I normally do. I did a little bit of a wing, just because I felt a little sassy today, so that's what I'm going to do. And it's super liquidy, so you have to be careful, but I like the point because I can really get right in this inner part and get it really close to the root of my lash, which is nice. Alright, so now that I have that down, I'm going to take a pencil brush. Any brand would work. I'm using the Sigma, it's the E30 one. And I'm going to go in with the Iconic shade, which is that dark kind of plummy color, but with a little bit of a gray. And I'm going to kind of go right over that liquid liner, just to kind of turn it into a deeper shade and take away some of that brown tone. I mean, if you like it, if you want to wear brown liquid liner, you can totally do that. Maybe even add some more of the Java on the outer corner to kind of incorporate some of that brown. But I prefer this method for this look. So just kind of soften it out with your brush. And it does diffuse that color out a little bit, which is nice. This is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. And it's in the black shade. So I'm going to apply a couple coats of this to the upper and lower lash lines, and then I'll be back to show you the completed look. Alright, so the eyes are done. I just have to do some finishing touches. I have a different background. I'm still in my old house, but everything has been taken down off the wall, so you just be looking at a plain white wall. So I figured maybe a cavity might be better. I don't know. But for blush, I need to, since I'm sitting opposite of where I normally sit, I need to grab, here it is. I'm going to use this fluffy brush by Sigma. This is one that I actually use a lot for blush just because it's really soft. I'm going in with the Instain blush by theBalm in Houndstooth just because this is like a go-to blush of mine in general, but I feel like this really complements pretty much every look I do. It's natural looking, but it's not too pink so that it doesn't really take away from the purpley tones. So just kind of smile and add that to the apples of your cheek and blend it back. I did do my contouring before filming just to save time on this video. And I love these blushes so much because they last all day. So for my contouring, I use my Revlon Photo Ready bronzer. Let me open this up so you can see this is what it looks like. Just any bronzer, your favorite bronzer would work just fine. I'm going to actually go with a different lip than what I was going to wear originally. What I was going to go in originally was with the Sheen Supreme Lipstick in Supreme Style by MAC. It's just a nice kind of pinky peach with a golden sheen to it. But feeling pretty bold today, so I'm going to go in with this lip gloss. This is the Maybelline Raspberry Reflections. That's the name of the gloss, and it's part of the color Sensational line. I'll do a little swatchy swatch. So it looks like. It's so pretty. So I'm going to actually wear this today. I've been using this color a lot. I love it. And I like the applicator. It's kind of flexible, so it lets you kind of get right in there. Whoa. A little too excited today to be wearing this. So that is it. I love this gloss with this eye look. It pulls a little bit of those purpley undertones that we use in the eye. That's all you have to do to get a really simple, easy, more wearable smoky eye. I know this is not super heavy. Maybe it is for some people, but these colors blend so easily that it works so well with one another. And this palette is definitely a recommend for me. I definitely would tell everybody to get this if you can get your hands on it. I'm going to be actually filming a review next on this, so you'll be seeing that. And I will list everything that I used for my face, the eyes, the lips, all in the description box, so expand that. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please click the little link above my head and subscribe. It's free. You get the video straight to your subscription box. And I appreciate the support. I appreciate you tuning in for this video. It means the world to me. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. That's where I keep you guys updated, and I post pictures of just makeup things, just things going on in my life in general. I post on there. So if you want to kind of see a little peek into my life and keep updated with what's going on with my channel, just follow me on either of those, Twitter or Instagram. I'll put it, my username, it's @GlamourByLexi. Thank you so much for joining me for this video, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye, everybody.